Hello, this is Samse again from GamingOnLinux.com, and today we are going to take a look at Don't Starve. So this is a survival sandbox game, sort of like Minecraft if Minecraft was a 2D game from a top-down perspective. Of course, it also brings a lot more into the table, and it's also really different. So this basically Minecraft is the only thing I can compare it to, but it differs from Minecraft in a lot of ways. Yeah. So let's start actually playing this game. I have few saves here, but I can probably just start a new game for you. And yeah, so basically you have a lot of different characters you can pick. I haven't even unlocked all of these apparently. So currently you have in the beginning you have at least the Wilson character, and then you have Willow, and then you have Wolfgang. I think I'm going to play as Wilson because, well, I don't know. I have played with Wilson before, so I know what his character is all about a bit better. So let's actually start with him, and then you have lots of options with the world you are in. The world is randomly generated so that you every time you play it's basically different. So we have some presets here. We have the default plus, we have the default, and then we have lights out, a dark twist on the standard Don't Starve experience. I think I'm going to go with the defaults because I'm going to show you the default experience. That's probably why you are here. So let's start. So now it's generating the world for us, iterating upon spiders. Nice. Okay. You better find something to eat before the night comes. Yeah, the name of the game is Don't Starve, so you probably shouldn't starve. So this is basically the game. You have your character here, and you can run around the world, gather resources. Basically, the game is all about gathering resources, and then you use the resources to, you know, craft tools and items so that you can survive a bit better in the world. We also have a map, and it's actually tab. I tried to press M, but it wasn't actually M. So currently we haven't really explored the place too much. So I think we should start with gathering some resources, like saplings, for example. We also have this crafting menu here, so we can actually see different categories of items. For example, we have tools here. So to make an axe, which is probably the thing we should go for now, it actually requires some twigs and a flint. So I think I saw some rocks in... oh, there... yeah. So now we have enough resources for an axe. So with the axe we can actually... as you can see, it immediately got equipped. So now we can actually chop down the trees, and you actually have to basically repeatedly click the tree to chop it down. It doesn't, you don't just click it and then, let your character be. You basically have to you have to repeatedly click the tree to actually chop it down. But what I'm currently going to do is I'm going to gather some resources to actually to make a campfire for us, because otherwise the night will come, and once the night comes and you don't have any light source whatsoever, you will quickly die, because there are some monsters in the dark, and they will immediately eat you if you you know, if you are without elite souls. I'm messing with the words now. Nice. But yeah. Anyways, we got some berries, so now we have at least some food. We have these bars here, which are our hunger level, our health, and our sanity. So, especially in the dark, your sanity will start to drop, and once your sanity goes, you know, too far down, you actually start seeing things. You see illusions, and basically you go nuts, completely nuts, and then you eventually die, because you know that's what happens if you go nuts. Don't go nuts in this game, and don't starve. You should probably already know that. But now we have enough resources for a campfire, so that's probably what we should do once the evening actually starts to get darker. Currently, this shows us the time of day. Currently, we're still good, but it won't take long for the night to actually come, and you know, for it to get dark and scary. So we should probably hurry with the food gathering and also with the wood gathering, because otherwise we are. If we don't get enough food and resources, we will quickly die. This game is really hard. I'm serious. This game is it's unforgiving. It basically, especially during the nights, it can get really bad. And this game also has, you know, seasons. So you start during the summer, I guess, or something like that, and it starts to get colder over time. So, and the winter will eventually come. And once the winter actually comes, it gets really cold. You need to get some clothing, and you also need to be around your fire a lot more, because otherwise you will freeze to death. Also, the food is harder to get during the winter, so you must you either must hunt or you must store food before the winter actually comes. So that's basically what I'm doing. I'm gathering enough berries and carrots, so that we don't actually starve to death before the end of this video. It takes a pretty long time for the seasons to change, so we don't actually have to worry about the winter for, you know, for a good while. So we can probably ignore the winter for now. But getting food is really important, because we already have our hunger level down to 98, so we should probably get something to eat pretty soon. And the night is it's almost here, so we should probably already set up our camp somewhere around here. Let's see. So there are these paths around here. You probably already saw them. They generally take you nowhere. They are just here to, you know, for you to get around the place a bit better, so that you don't get horribly lost immediately. But it's possible that sometimes there is something, you know, by the path, and it's generally a good idea to actually follow these, at least for some time, because if you see... Oh, there is something here. Okay, so but we need to actually make our campfire here now. Oh, it was that was already a pretty hairy. But yeah, so let's chop this tree down, because we actually need to add some firewood into the campfire here. So let's do that. Oops, I clicked the wrong button. So now that fire should keep us safe for a while. But yeah, this wormhole here is actually something that Minecraft doesn't have. So this has these special things around the world. For example, this wormhole here, it can actually basically well, not actually teleports, but it will take us to another place in the map, to another one of these wormholes. We haven't actually seen that, so it's probably somewhere around here or here, I would guess. But of course, during nights, it's probably not a good idea to jump into that thing. We might jump into it when the morning actually comes, but for now we will just gather all the wood and all the grass that we can get. Also, we have some survival items that we can craft. So this one is a trap. So with this we could hunt some smaller animals like bunnies and birds. And the morning is actually here, so now we can actually start walking around the place and see what else we can find. So this also keeps track of the days you have survived. That's basically what you... oh. This here is a beefalo. It's... these guys are peaceful unless you attack them, so that's a good thing. These guys aren't actually going to kill us, for now. There are also enemies that will attack you. There are spiders and wolves and stuff like that, so you should be careful when you travel around, because you might run into some pretty dangerous enemies. So I'm currently cooking my berries, so now I have some roasted berries. These should, you know, fill our hunger bar a bit better than, you know, unroasted berries. So let's jump into this wormhole and see where it takes us. Okay. Yeah, I think that might have been a bit... Oh. Okay. So... Ooh. We actually found some gold. Gold is a good thing, because you have this thing... Oh! There are some spiders around here. We should be careful with these guys. They might be a bit too much for us. So you have this science category here. So what we could make is this science machine, which unlocks new crafting recipes. So this is something that you should go for, and we have some gold nuggets. These are basically currently the hardest thing for us to find. We also need some rocks. So let's make ourselves a pickaxe, so we can actually mine these rocks here. So we should get some rocks, and then we can jump down the... There is also some night tree. I have no idea what that does. I have played this until the winter once, and then I died. I froze to death. Because, well, that's something that tends to happen. Even a Finn like me can't possibly, you know, manage surviving a winter in Don't Starve. The winter is really unforgiving. It's basically... It's almost like playing NetHack or something like that. But yeah, so now we have some rocks, and we also have plenty of gold nuggets, so we could jump down the wormhole back to our temporary base. I think I'm going to just make this this place here our base, because why not? It's pretty nice place around here, and we should be fine. So let's make this science machine. As you can see, we have plenty of new categories here, and we also have some new recipes. For example, we could make a shovel if we wanted. We can move plants around with that, so that's probably not too important for us right now. You also can make a backpack, and this is actually pretty important for now. So as you can see, we have some item slots here. We can move our, for example, if we wanted to put some ash in there, we could. So this basically allows us to carry more stuff. And we also have plenty of, we could refine grass into ropes, and we could refine logs to boards. We could make cut stone, and you know, we could make also some structures. For example, a hay wall seems to be an option right now. But what I really would like to make is this fire pits, although I don't think we can make that before the nightfall. So let's just check around these pots, get some berries, and also some flowers. You wouldn't even I doubt you could even guess how important these flowers are, but these are really important. So you have this dress section here, which you would think that's you know, pretty unnecessary for your survival, but you actually need to make dresses, or at least this garland here, because what this does is it actually increases your sanity. So our sanity is now down to, it's not too bad, but it's a bit down. So if we get enough of these flowers, I'm hoping I can find enough flowers before the nightfall. We need 12 and we have 9. These flowers aren't too rare, but oh, those are seeds. We don't need those. We don't need those, and we also don't need flints. And there is a rabbit hole here, so we could a suspicious dirt pile. I wonder what this is. Oh, it's an animal track. Probably just means that there are those rabbits around. But yeah, well, I don't think we can actually get those flowers before the night, so let's just make ourselves a campfire for now. It was a bit too early to make that, I think, but I guess we can survive with that. So, Wilson, we won't go for the ice. These guys they are way too big of a threat for us for now, so we won't actually do that. We don't even have a spear, so how do you think we could possibly manage to kill any of those? Oh, so our axe actually broke, so we won't be able to use that for now. But let's add some fuel to our campfire here and actually spend the night with these buffaloes here. Yeah, they are pretty heavy sleepers, I know. But these guys are also good for our defense, because if any wolves or something like that decide to attack us, these guys might defend us. Oh, what? Whoa. Okay, so a pile of manure actually... I think we might have some fire spreading around here. Well, luckily it didn't spread too much, so we are safe still. But yeah, so this is basically what Don't Starve is all about in a nutshell. It has a lot of replayability because all the maps are randomly generated, and you also have a lot to do in this game. For example, if we take a look at this magic section here, you have plenty of magic items, and I barely know anything about this because I haven't really had the opportunity to make any of those. And you also have plenty of different structures to make. Long story short, you have a lot to do in this game. Yeah, now that the third day has actually come, we can actually probably end this episode here because it has already auto-saved our progress. So yeah, this has been me playing Don't Starve. It's pretty interesting. I have liked to play this game a lot. So of course, it's pretty unforgiving, so you might die a lot in this game. But basically, that's what it's all about. It's all about dying and restarting, trying again, trying different strategies, and surviving. But yeah, so thanks for watching, and we will see in the next video.